Eric B's Daily Vlogs.
These construction trucks are in the way. That's the famous Japantown Pedestrian Bridge. But I'm not here to talk about that pedestrian bridge. I'm here to talk about the Webster's Pedestrian Bridge, also known as Japantown's Pedestrian Bridge. So let's get this started.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Welcome everyone, it's my daily vlog channel, Eric B's Daily Vlogs. I'm going to stick to the little theme of pedestrian bridge today. So today we're going to talk about the Webster Pedestrian Bridge, which you kind of can see these construction vehicles are in the way. Yesterday's vlog I talked about the Steiner Pedestrian Bridge, the Geary Boulevard Bridge that they're going to tear down in about 2 weeks. I have a feeling this one's going to be torn down also. So decided, let's go check it out before they decide to tear down this bridge. So let's go check out this bridge and dive into a little bit of history. Let's go. And just like the bridge over on Steiner, crosses Geary, goes from this Japantown side over to, I guess that's the western side of Geary. The lanes, you can see there's 3 one direction and 3 the other direction. And this was on the chopping block back in 2015. They decided if they wanted to tear this bridge down, but instead of tearing it down, they decided to give it a facelift, paint it, and do all these sorts of cool things. But just like the other one, it has a little homeless problem that they fixed on the other side over there. Let's go walk that direction. This bridge is not as meaningful to me as the one over on the Steiner Bridge, because this was a little further out and this one was more on the Japantown side. So whenever I came over here, it's just more for the Japantown and not to really get on this bridge. But if you look behind me, you see all that trash that's sitting back there. They had to fence it off for the same reason that I said on the other side, was there was a lot of homeless issue that was going on through this bridge. So are they going to tear this bridge down? Is this bridge going to come down as well next week? I don't know. The same notice that was on the other side over there is over here as well. And this one has a clearer picture of what they want the Steiner side to look like over there. But this, unlike the one they have at Steiner, this doesn't have a crosswalk on either side. So you see that says no pedestrian crossing, use overpass. And on the other side over there as well, has no crosswalk. So if they tear this down, they're gonna have to put some kind of crosswalk to make it over to the other side. But here's the look of the bridge. So, are they going to tear it down? I don't know. Just like yesterday's vlog, I'm going to go up and over, end up on the other side of the bridge. But this is, again, you can see it. This one was a little more taken care of. Japantown, the coalition, decided to take care of this area. Check this out right here, though. You can see that people were actually sleeping in here. The smell is pretty bad, but another homeless issue. And if they tore the bridge down, it would be more for that reason than it is for any other reason. But you can see behind me, it's pretty cool. It's not as of an eyesore as the other one is. That one's been there forever, since 1962. I couldn't find any history on this one and see how long this one's been here. Again, this one's a little more on the Japantown took care of this. They put lights going across. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. A little piece of Japantown history on this bridge right here. Again, you can see the garbage right over there. And the people who decides to graffiti on this bridge going across, shame on you. Shame on you. They got a scooter that they took out the device. It looks stolen. Got a bunch of other garbage up in here. And just like in yesterday's vlog that I talked about the cardboard, they put the cardboard against the railings. They'll put one on this side right here. They'll put another one on that side right there. And it'll prevent the wind from coming through. So pretty sure this is what this cardboard is meant for. Right here. But as we get to the top, we got a nice view of Japan Center. We call it Japantown, but it's called Japan Center. Again, that pedestrian bridge, the indoor pedestrian bridge over on that side. Pretty cool. And you got a look of Western Addition, a nice shot of the Fillmore right over there. And these signs on these light posts, that always makes you hungry. Safeway, a lot of cool things. And if you look where I'm standing right here in the middle, that's a nice look. It's starting to drizzle a little bit, even more, even now that I'm up this direction. A bus just passed underneath and this whole bridge shook. So, is it stable? I'm hoping so, because I'm getting ready to cross over to the other side, and not like the ones from yesterday. This one is just a straight up ramp that kind of zigzags. The one on the other side kind of zigzags just a little bit, but not that fancy spiral one like the one over the Steiner street side had. So let's go walk across the other side, stand in the middle, watch the cars go back and forth, and let's have a good time. It just kills me because I know back in 2015 they did this whole restoration project to try to figure out what color they wanted these railings to be, and then just to see people just come down here and deface the railings, deface the sidewalks, just kills me. But you got that nice piece of Japanese look to it by having these lanterns up and across. You got the westbound traffic of Geary coming that direction, and then the eastbound traffic coming from that direction. This one seems a little higher than the one on Steiner. You can see Steiner in the distance over there. This one seems a little higher. And this bus is going to pass. And I'm going to stand right here in the middle, and we're going to see if this whole thing shakes. Let's go check it out together. There's two buses coming my direction. There's a eastbound bus right there, and now the westbound bus coming right there. So I'm gonna wait for the green light, which is now. Now there's a total of 3 buses coming. Yeah, it's shaking. Here they come pretty fast. You can feel the shake when the buses drive by. That's kind of creepy. But standing right here in the middle, and I'm right smack dab in the middle where the medium is. You can see the medium behind me back there, and the one in front of me that I'm looking at. This is kind of a cool view. This is the view that I'm looking at straight in the distance. You can see pretty much a lot in the western side up that direction. You can see the shaking of this light post. And again, more Japantown art at the light post over there. So one over here as well on the other side that I'm looking at. When I turn towards the east, which I'm looking at right now, you got Japantown itself, Pacific Heights up there. So this is, to me, it's a nicer view when it comes to looking at what we have 360. So are they going to tear this down? I don't know. Make my way down. But I read in 2015 that they were planning to tear it down and planning to make the roads here on Geary a lot wider. But they decided instead of tearing it down, let's fix it up, let's paint it, let's make it look nice, let's make it look appealing, which they did. But now I think with the teardown of the sister across the way, this might go next too. So are they going to tear it down? We'll see. I made it pretty much the whole way across. And you got this side of Geary. So even if they tear this down, you got the underpass going there that crosses over Fillmore. If they tear this down, they make the lanes down here a little wider. I'm not sure how they're going to pull this off. I mean, the lanes there are already divided. But if they tore this bridge down to expand the Geary corridor, which is this is one of the Geary corridors, how are they going to do that? Because this lane right here merges, but then it comes to that lane right there. So how are they going to figure this out? How are they going to merge it? I don't know. But if they did decide to tear it down, it's the last time that I'm going to be walking down. I haven't walked across this bridge in years. Like I said, I'm not hardly in this area. The Steiner Bridge side, which is on that direction, spent a lot of time there during my childhood because that's where we would play, we would ride our bikes. Like I said, here, it's a little further out. If my parents caught me coming out here on my bike or skateboard back then, yeah, I would have gotten in trouble. So we mostly just came out here just to hang out at Japantown to try to buy some ninja outfits, some Chinese shoes. You guys remember those black shoes that everyone used to wear, and we used to try to pretend we're Bruce Lee? That's the only time we went over there. We never really crossed this bridge to get to the other side. I don't know why. Just never did. But if they did tear it down, it's a piece of San Francisco history that they're going to be taking with them. You got a bus passing right there. Is it shaking? It didn't shake as much. Last time when it shook, there was 3 buses that was coming down this direction. But as we descend back down to the street, this area right here, they had to fence off as well because homeless people. This one is not as bad as the one yesterday. I mean, except an exception to the other side over there where you could actually see somebody living over there, and it smelled, like I said, it smelled terrible. But this right here, it's not as bad. As we make our way down, you got apartment complex over here, and then they had to fence this off because if you look underneath the bridge, there was homeless people sleeping underneath there. So, I mean, they still find their way down here like they did in that fenced off area across the street over there. But it's not as bad down here because it's kind of open. It's wide. If you found any homeless people, it'd be underneath over there. But they fenced that off too. You can see the fence on the other side of the bridge. It's not as nice as the Spiral Bridge going down. So, May 22nd, Memorial Day weekend, May 22nd to 25th. Are they going to tear this bridge down? You can see the whole bridge behind me right there. It's a pretty cool shot too, like the bridge right behind me. Are they going to tear it down? Are they going to expand this Geary corridor? Or are they going to wait and see how that works first? Come Memorial Day weekend. Well, I don't know. One last look. Webster Street Pedestrian Bridge, or Japantown's Pedestrian Bridge. It's 2 names to it, and a lot of people, when you think of the Japantown Pedestrian Bridge, you think of the one in the distance that's the indoor. That's the pedestrian bridge. It's called Restaurant Row, or there's restaurants in there. Or I think there's only one restaurant in there, really. But you would think of that pedestrian bridge. That's what I think of when I think of Japantown Pedestrian Bridge. But this is the Webster Street Japantown's Pedestrian Bridge as well. And if this one goes to expand the Geary corridor, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, we'll see what happens if they actually do it. We got 2 weeks to find out. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Another local adventure just stuck around the neighborhood. It is a little drizzling today. It was worse this afternoon. weather gods was a little nicer today, this afternoon. So you got your Japantown's Pedestrian Bridge right over there. Got 2 weeks to find out. Memorial Day weekend, they decide to either, I know for sure the Steiner side is going to be torn down. Is this side going to be torn down as well? We have to wait and see. If it does, I got on it for the last time today, or walked across it for the last time today. And if they don't, come check this out. Cherry Blossom would have been last month. This place is banging and crazy during Cherry Blossom. I know this bridge is used a lot during Cherry Blossom. But with this whole thing going on, shelter in place, pandemic, it's kind of hard to do anything like that right now. But at least I can say I came out and I did it. Thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me comments down below. Again, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell whoever. Watch Eric B's daily vlogs. Check him out. Check out his YouTube channel. Do all that stuff. I try not to disappoint. I try not to. I'm still using the DJI Osmo Action. Again, liking it, loving it. Yesterday I had a different setting. I took out this feature called De-warp, so you saw a little more fisheye. I don't know how this is going to look today, but we'll see again when I do the post. Everyone have a great weekend. Stay safe, 6 feet apart. Always have your mask on you. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. All the rules that they keep telling us, do it. It saves lives. Trust me. Trust me, it does. Trust me, it does. You don't want that swab going all the way up to your brain right here to see if you have coronavirus, COVID-19. You don't want that. You don't. Trust me, you don't. Thumbs up again. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hope everyone have a great and safe weekend. Did kind of sort of a full week of vlogging, and I kind of enjoyed it. Continue again next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Here from Japantown's Pedestrian Bridge, or the Webster Street Pedestrian Bridge. Vlog's ended. Go in peace. This is a cool bridge, and right when I finished recording, across the street, someone's there to claim that scooter that they stole. San Francisco for you.
I made this.